right?
No, no. I'll have a dream about a girl, and then for the next 24 hours, I'm in love with someone I've never met. Super
Mm,
cool.
yeah, I like that. I've never actually had someone that I've fallen in love with in a dream, but I have
Yeah,
met
good for
like
you.
sons and daughters of mine that I will be
Just as
like
bad. Just as bad.
right, exactly. I had
Like, you
seriously,
don't know
I
what it's
had
like to be a father. You don't know me!
you,
Joey
I
was my
had
favorite! Johnny was
I
good too, but Joey was my favorite.
oh my gosh, seriously. Oh man.
I still
I don't
have.
know whether to
Anyway,
be concerned or not.
you know what, Abigail? You can just tuck it, all right?
I
Because
don't. I don't think being concerned would help.
I don't
Just,
either.
just a
true.
hunch.
That's why I was like, not my
It's,
place.
it's kind of like WandaVision.
We let this one go.
You know how she was
Wonderful.
like
Oh,
super concerned for her kids that weren't real. Yeah, that's kind of like it's. That's what it's like.
You guys are
yeah.
what? But you're real.
No, I
The
know, but
what?
the dreams we have aren't.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear. I
I
hear.
had a. I had a
But I
dream.
feel like
Sorry, go ahead.
there's something about dreams too though, and I get weirded out like sometimes
Oh, it's
they're
biblical.
like
God's definitely like giving us dreams for a reason.
they sometimes weird me out because I don't understand. And I'm like, well, that wasn't helpful. Sorry, keep going.
Hey,
Seriously. No, I remember like 10, 15 years ago, I had this dream about Zach Efron, and we were best friends.
nice.
That was it. And then
I
for
wonder
like
if it had
a
something to do with Zach though.
for
Our
a
Zach.
day, I was like, it totally could. But the way I reacted to it was like for a day, I was like, he's never gonna know how close we were.
He's never gonna know. Oh, shit.
That's pretty good, honestly.
That's awesome. I was thinking that it's more of I need to call him and just let him know that he's been on my heart, you know? See how he
No,
reacts, right?
no, no stalker instincts. None of that. It was just like,
Yeah.
man, we were best friends, and I'm the only one that's gonna know it. Shit.
Yeah. Gee,
You're
it's
like,
so funny.
what a butt. He doesn't even know how close we are.
He just
Oh,
walks
man.
past me like I'm nobody. Okay, Zach, you too. You too.
That sounds like a you problem, Zach.
Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah. Yep. You gotta love that stuff, right?
There's a gal I did listen because I started getting like a ton of dreams last summer,
Okay.
and um, I listened to. I think she had a sermon. Let me quickly look. Sorry, I had to put some like actual adult like clothing on, not just PJs.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find the book really quick because I have a feeling it's not here. Unless I moved it. What was her name?
Um.
Stephanie. I know her name was Stephanie. Jesus, where did I put the book? That's a whole nother thing.
I just gotta let stuff run for a little bit. My town is trying to catch up.
Trying to catch up.
Where did we put the book?
Catch you.
That's right. That's right. You know what I haven't done?
Huh?
Let's check to see. I just realized I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, and then I realized that what I haven't done is check to see the tiered luxury items are being taken care of or not. So I'll probably do that.
Yeah, I'm overflowing on tulips, so I think I'm gonna start selling
Oh
some.
yeah, I am not overflowing them. No, I am. doing great on tulips, but it's furniture that I need to work on.
Well, when I find it, I will send you guys a picture. I have a book from this gal, but I'll also find the YouTube video because she kind of went through a little insight on like how to certain questions to ask God, like after you have a dream, to I don't know, just the right questions to ask on whether it's from him or not, and then like anyway, I will find it. I just don't know where it's at in the moment. So.
I read something related
Good
to
for
that. I don't remember
you.
all of it.
Sorry.
It was it was fine. It helped with a couple of dreams, not all of them though. Some of the dreams I've had have been a little crazy, and
well, Daddy
didn't help.
did too recently. Like, so okay, I understand why most people wouldn't like it, and Mom is totally sketched out by it, and it's fine. I went to the healing rooms and I bought this book called the Dream Book.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. No, I'm into it.
Read my mind. No, sorry, Abigail, keep going.
So, if it weirds people out, that's fine.
It doesn't.
I speak in tongues.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. It's one of my gifts.
Oh, I didn't know. That's so cool. Sorry, I got really excited.
Too excited, Abigail.
Honestly, I don't know why it's surprising. Yeah. God gave me a mouth.
God gave me a mouth. Here's my speaking in tongues. Motherfucker! Like a different language, you know?
Seriously? Seriously? That's just me in church speaking in tongues.
Right. When they approach me, I'm like, what? It's the Holy Spirit, bitch. Well, sorry, that was the tongue thing. Can you?
I'm just putting the syllables on the Holy Spirit's giving me. Seriously?
Oh my gosh.
You guys are hilarious.
No,
man.
Truthfully, when I was in Australia is when I kind of discovered it.
That's awesome.
It's this thing where like I don't always have the words to say, or I don't necessarily know what God wants me to say, but I have this pressure on my heart to say or do something, and then I make sounds, and it's almost never for other people. I'm almost never doing it so that other people can interpret it. It's just so that I can get it out of my heart, out of my being, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
It took me so long to get to a point like that, because when I first heard it, like it came from, well, no, I guess I heard it in another place, but everyone who I heard it from, they all did the same thing, which was like ba 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 or something like that, right?
Yeah, they make the same sounds that the other person made.
The same exact sound. I'm like, okay, this is so dumb or whatever. You know, like for me, I was just like, I was closed off to it anyway because of the place where we, came from, I guess.
Spirit of religion? Yeah.
What?
Spirit of religion?
Yeah. Right. Not scared of religion.
No, the spirit of religion.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Yeah.
I caught it.
So, and no, it's all good. So anyway, but then when one day it was like, I was trying to pray and I couldn't think of the words, and that's when God was like, yeah, just say whatever. And I'm like whatever? Like, I want to talk as if like I'm, talking in ancient Latin. And God's like, do it, man. So I started doing it, and it was like, and then I started singing in it, and it's like, wow, that's awesome, because it's my own thing. I mean, it's something that's for me and God, and anyone can judge me for it, but it doesn't mean that like it's my thing. It's my language, and I even tell the kids, like when I talk, I don't tell them that I'm talking to God. But I'm like, but I'll be talking, speaking tongues in school, and they'll be like, "What language is that?" And I'm like, "It's a special language just for me and one other person." And it's like, I'm not lying, okay?
That
Yeah.
that's
So
cool.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Shoot.
It's getting attention out and without specific. I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Plus, there was last year at least there was a kid that I had this. I don't know. Have you guys ever felt like demonically attacked in one of your dreams?
Yeah.
Not my
Oh,
dreams, but
okay, so I did too.
in life, yeah, 100%.
So, well, yeah, definitely in life for sure. But this one was, I had a dream. I was, uh, I was helping one of my kids in the dark, and honestly, like, she has a very sweet face, like she's a sweet kid, right? But I'm helping her walking in the dark, and then I lost her hand, and it was pitch black. And when I turned around, her face was right in front of me, but it was like a demonic face.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like I was trying to like speak in tongues, but I couldn't. Like I couldn't get the words out,
Jeez.
and so I was just fighting it. I mean, I'm sure it was like 5 seconds, but it felt like an hour where it's like someone's on my chest and I couldn't talk. I couldn't say the words, and finally I started saying the words, and I literally woke up in the middle of the night screaming in tongues with sweat dripping down my face, and
Uh-huh.
that was intense, right? Yeah, it was so intense. So anyway, after that, anytime she was in the classroom, I would just be talking and praying in tongues,
Yeah.
and it was, funny too because this family was very distant, and the dad was always like he'd always get angry at me for random stuff, and then after that point, things changed. Like the kid was much more, she was warmer, and the dad was more forgiving and stuff
Wow.
like the whole dynamic of the family and the kid changed. And so it was like I don't know exactly what was going on, but I feel like there was something there that
Yeah.
all of a sudden, went away. So it's pretty
Wow. That's really that's cool. It's cool but not cool. You know what I mean? It's cool.
It's weird.
I know
It's
exactly what you mean.
weird.
Yes.
Because, look, if you went to a scientist or anybody and you're like, all right, there's two neighbors. One of them doesn't like the other one for an unknown reason. But the one that party 2 doesn't like party 1 for an unknown reason. Party 1 is just a nice person. That's it. Party 1 solves this problem by saying random sounds, not even words, just sounds, and then party 2 is okay with party 1. There's no scientific, it doesn't work that way.
Explanation. Yeah.
But it
I mean,
does
you
work
can try
that
and
way.
figure it out that way, but yeah, exactly.
Which is why every time I hear someone say something like, people that are into spirituality are seeking a giant spaghetti monster in the sky. Like, well, okay, you can think of it that way, but that spaghetti monster's real, and we're just trying to figure out why or how it works, and we're
Mhm.
taking advantage of it. We're using it. He's
Yeah,
given us a gift in our eyes, and we're using it.
exactly. Exactly. I don't know. It's interesting. That's all I can say as far as
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
I have a dream to share too. This happened last year, and it was during Bible school. Like God gave me all these dreams during last summer. And then since Bible school had started and like walking in community, like all this stuff has been like reaffirmed of the stuff like God's been sharing. Super weird.
Hmm.
But this whack dream I had it reminded me of like the theater, Phantom of the Opera. Never even seen Phantom of the Opera. but someone I think told me about it.
Probably me.
Eh, What?
Probably me. I was forced to watch it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's bad. You know, Hugh Jackman is the Phantom, though.
I never remember, mainly because I haven't watched. Yeah, now I do.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So, anyways, I'm in the back and I can't remember if I'm with someone, but there's this older man, and I can't remember if he had a cape on or whatever. He started crawling real creepy like up the side of the curb. And I started singing worship music, and I woke myself up from the dream, and I was like, that was the coolest ever, because I woke up so peaceful, because it was like, you can't touch this because I'm God's, like, and he's the one who fights for me. So, you know what?
So it was like it was a
I was like,
scary dream that should have like started you awake, but because you're so ingrained in God's graciousness, your brain was like, Jesus loves me, this I know. And the guy was like, fine, you win. I'm not that scary anyway.
right. It was so
That's
cool.
awesome.
You're
Okay, but
cool.
I remember as a
No, that's like James Bond who's like, yeah, I was put in a brain control contraption and I was like, I just thought my way out of it.
I'm not gonna have it. Yeah, right.
I didn't think anything. I just was like, okay, well, Jesus got this, so cool.
I
I'm gonna
love
wake
that.
up and I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Mm,
So
man.
That's great.
Yeah. But as a kid, I remember as a little kid, I remember getting scared, and I knew at one point, like, I wasn't allowed to go into mom and daddy's room anymore because it made them upset. And
That was you? I thought
you
that was
remember?
Alakai.
No, they let Alakai sleep in their room forever. So
He still
Right.
goes in there.
Don't tell him that though.
Sorry.
You guys remember the song?
I
You're-
didn't. You cut out.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song "Sweet Jesus"?
Yeah.
Sweet
Okay.
Jesus, sweet Jesus, what a wonder you are.
I don't even know where we learned that song except from our parents. Like, I don't have a clue.
From our parents. Yep.
And that's been my
Yeah, but
song
Do
every
you?
time from Jesus. That's the song I sing.
How about this? How about this for a blast from the past? Do you guys know the song "And the Gift Goes On"?
Oh, shit, man. Don't make me renounce
Goes on.
Christianity for one song. Again, kids. Again.
The Father gave the Son, and the gift goes on. Son in the Spirit, gift goes on. Spirit goes on.
So we can give the gift
Gift
of
of
love.
love.
No, it's not high. You need to do the low part, Andrew. The low part. Hated that.
I feel like we just hit some
Verb?
parts.
Yeah. You're damn right.
Sorry.
You GED right. We did.
So sorry, Andrew.
That's fine. I'm over it.
That's
I
a
don't care.
GDR,
Yeah,
Abigail.
the
Straight up
dream,
GDR. Goddamn right.
dream and
GDR.
everything. I think I'm gonna have to just call Mama and yell at her for a little bit. So
Like,
That's gonna help you.
just call her out of nowhere and be like, I'll come home this Christmas, but I'm not singing your song!
stupid song. Okay, I don't even care. Okay, you hear me? I don't care. And I'll sing the high part, Mom, because you know what? I think I sound good. Oh man.
Holy fuck. Y'all need to walk through some healing.
Oh please, Abigail, you're one to talk. Anyway, sorry. My bad.
No,
No,
it's
no.
okay.
Relax.
Andrew,
No,
the other day I looked at
Yeah.
Abigail and I was like, "You're just like your mother," and she gave me the exact same look that Mama gives me when I say that to her.
Jeez.
It
Is
was
the,
amazing.
oh my gosh, I can't believe you
Can't-
complimented
can't
the
even
look, or
hope
was it
that.
more the I think I'm gonna kill you look?
Oh, I felt the fear. I felt the fear.
Yeah, okay.
It was
All
worth
right,
it
all
though,
right.
because I confirmed it's
It was-
generational.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oranges.
Oh man. Oh.
There's oranges there. That's dumb.
Are these built?
Dumb.
Oh yeah, they're built. Well, that one
This
isn't.
Time to build a scholar's office. Hmm. Oh wow, you really don't want to be built on that river, do you?
Oh, I have 7. 7 out of 30 level 4 houses.
7, nice.
I
Or
am
not nice. I'm not
How
sure
am
what
I
you're going for.
burning through food so fast. Is it summer? Holy
It is
shnikes.
winter. Oh, it's almost, yeah, it's summer.
Alright, auto trader.
Nice. Okay.
Import. What do we need? We got wheat.
Yeah.
But I think we're eating the wheat. How do I make it so we don't eat wheat? We make it into bread, right?
I don't know. I import wheat until there's a stable enough supply, because once you get the bread going, they stop eating your wheat.
Do 700. I don't give a shit. We got plenty of money, and if I run out of money, Andrew will give me some.
Oh, no, no, please, no. This is another one of the dreams that I had.
I just want you to know this is a foreshadowing to our real future. Look, I know I
You
don't
know
have
what?
enough money for blackjack, but Andrew will cover it.
And the problem is, Andrew's currently broke, so they're gonna be like, "Hey, your brother promised something." I'm like, "Oh shit!" You know, I used to be that rich teacher, but that's been like moved to the past. So,
There's this scene.
jeez.
There's this TV show called Burn Notice, and the very first scene
Yeah.
is he's a spy. He's gone to this meeting where they're gonna make a deal, and they're like, just wire the money, and he makes a call and he's like, go for it, wire the money, and the guy on the other end goes, I'm sorry, you're burned, and then hangs up. And he's just standing
Okay.
there with these gangsters expecting a couple $1 million. And he smiles.
Right. Smile. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That is terrible. Oh man. Nice.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Your windmill is for wheat, correct?
It's
Yeah,
for all
turning
farms,
wheat
I think.
into flour.
No?
Oh, the windmill improves farm production, but the windmill is turning wheat into flour. So without a windmill, you will not be able to make bread.
Oh. Wheat flour. I have a bunch of that. Damn.
If you have a bunch of that, you are good to go as far as building some bakeries.
We're gonna get
Why?
baked, y'all. Sorry.
It's not that kind of baking.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Love your
Already
response,
there.
Abigail.
Sorry, bro.
No.
Oh my God. Why did I do that?
Oh.
Cheese pork. I barely have like a huge wheat field like at all. And
Mhm.
It produces quite a bit. My little.
Oh yeah. That wheat field will be enough to, like, with your, well, I mean, you're losing a lot of people, but with the current population you have, you would be able to make, turn that into wheat flour and then make that into bread and feed your population pretty decently.
Okay.
So,
I don't really care. Like, I don't want to keep expanding too much.
yeah, I hate it when I expand too much. It's so dumb.
Yeah, all that room. Who needs it?
Right?
I just feel,
Giant
I feel
empire I'm building. What?
accomplished
Uh-huh.
than normal.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I feel more accomplished because I made all this money somehow. I don't even know how. You guys didn't give me money, right?
I haven't. No.
We know
I
Andrew
give you
didn't. I'm
money if
pretty
you
sure I didn't.
make. If you mention it, if you say I'm broke and kind of need money, then I'll wire you some. But otherwise, I don't usually just decide one day to give you money. I guess.
Oh shit, Andrew.
Well,
Yeah.
Turns out I'm broke. Could you wire me like 100,000?
Oh, and 100,000, dude. I only got
Is that too much?
68.
I don't know what. I have zero. I don't
I'm
know what
sending you some now.
realistically is a
Okay.
normal amount of.
Here, gonna gift you 200 for someone who has zero. 200 is like a million. Okay, so you're
Oh,
good.
and you did it. Because of your generosity, I'm going to give you back twice as much as you gave me. That's how this game show goes. And because you're a piece of shit, you only get 400.
Sweet.
I got
You you think you hurt me, but man,
No,
that was a 100% investment right there, baby.
but in my head, I was like, is he actually going to give me a bunch of money? And then you throw me 200.
you gave him 200.
He said he was broke, so I got him 200.
I have a
In this
frugal.
game, that goes pretty far for food.
I have a Master Potter book up card that's worth 200.
Oh, seriously? What?
Yeah. Not very
Dang.
generous now, is it?
The investment card is worth 300. Why am I holding on to that shit?
What about wild cards? Those are worth. How am
Nothing.
I have
15.
74. Sorry, what?
Nothing. Nothing. Just talking to myself. And now I can make.
Useless.
Oh, yes, please. I want to do sustainability cards.
Medicinal.
Okay. I'm producing paper now. Thank goodness, man.
It's too big. That's too big.
Yeah.
That's too big. That's fine though. Okay. No, I don't. Whatever.
Okay, so this is how good bread is. It's, let's see, what is it? 26 wheats turns
Andrew's
into 39.
Andrew's a gluten file.
Oh, yeah. Glutophile, yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry.
26 wheat turns into 39 flour,
Sorry.
and that 39 flour turns into 330 bread.
Whoa.
Yeah. So,
Did someone
in the
give you
end,
wheat?
No.
Ruin sometimes does that.
What? No, but did someone give me
There's
a
cards that.
metric F ton of wheat?
Oh, no.
Where did it come from?
No. Why you shouldn't get high while running a store, building, country.
Sorry, you want to try that again?
Just saying. I'm a little high. Okay. Could you just let
That's
me
why
start
you
over?
don't get high when you do the when you the high when
Fourth
you don't
thing
get hot
is
when you do the
county
and
Go ahead.
wait, hold on.
business.
Does anyone
Thanks,
have
that's what it
nachos?
is. Nailed it. That sounds good right now. Oh my gosh.
No, it's crazy because I was literally I built a bakery. It said not enough input, and then I looked down and I have 2,000 wheat out of nowhere.
That is kind of cool. A little weird, but cool.
It's weird, but I looked down and you just finished telling me those numbers, but that technically means I have like 300,000 bread.
Oh wow.
My math might be wrong. I threw that out.
Well, I mean, something like that. I mean, they end up. I can't remember the math. It was something like 10x. One piece of wheat turns into like 10 pieces of food or 10 pieces of bread or something like that.
Okay, Google, what's 2,000 times 10? Just kidding. I know it's 200.
20,000. Oh boy. All right. So that is cutting that down. Oh crap. Do we want to
This is awesome.
focus on fishing? No. We want to focus on science.
Someone built a gong, and now there's just people.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Bang, 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 bang.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, I guess I need to have more houses, huh? Pottery. I don't have enough pot.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna add more pottery.
Bridge. Look, people are dying here. I'm fine if you come in, but
Just be aware.
yeah, this is not.
Probably not. I'm
This
gonna
is
make
not the
it.
America you were promised back in Mexico. More vision, reality, yeah. All right. Let's build a
Oh
house out
no!
here.
What the heck?
We'll let Jerry live in it.
Jerry's an asshole, my lord.
That's why we're putting him out in the weeds, yeah?
Please, my lord, spare us. A quick death.
If it pleases me, Lord. Jerry is quite a cunt, yeah? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I've been watching Game of Thrones. And, I mean, I'm using that next time we get to King Joffrey.
King
He's a bit of a cunt,
Joffrey.
my lord.
And the beautiful
Oh my
thing
gosh.
is, in this country, my neighbors would be like, "Oh my gosh!" But in your country, they'll be like, "Yeah, he's British, I guess, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
fairly normal."
Oh my gosh. Actually, they probably have no idea what's going on. Probably play a song about it in Walmart, like
You hear that? He doesn't
the
know how to
number of times.
pronounce cut.
God, wait. He's an idiot. Come on. Oh,
Ah,
jeez. It still throws me off every time. They'll have some song out there, out in the, when you're in the mall or whatever, like some rap, and it's like, oh yeah, motherfuckers, and nobody is blinking an eye, and I'm like,
right.
whoa, you guys, come on, this is okay. Yeah, I
Turn
get
it
it. No one
down.
knows. No one has a
That's
clue.
inappropriate.
That's appropriate. And right after that, some sort of song comes on. Blessed be your name. Like, come on. I mean, it's cool. Whatever. I don't care.
Word.
Do you guys know who Andrew
Shoot.
Schultz is?
Yes. No. I know who Mark Schultz is.
I don't know.
Andrew Schultz.
It's not Schultz, it's Schulz, I guess. I don't know.
Schultz. Okay.
He's got this bit about Karens, and what makes it really funny is he refers to his, like, he's describing Karens. I don't know if he said it directly, but he's essentially talking about that. And then he describes his wife as this, and he goes, he's like, there's a problem that doesn't involve me, and I gotta fix it.
That doesn't involve me, and I gotta fix it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Oh man.
That's too
And then
much.
I think about all the times we're at a Mexican restaurant and Grammy goes to a waitress. It doesn't seem like you asked them if they want water. Should you ask them if they want? Grammy,
Oh my gosh.
stop,
It's like,
stop.
this isn't our problem. Come
Under
on.
your
Let's just
under your breath and just stop, stop it.
Why didn't she just keep waiting? I mean, she likes it so much.
Honestly.
Like, she thinks she can do everyone else's job.
Oh my gosh, that's genius,
I don't know.
Abigail. It's Karen's, right? It's a restaurant. It's called Karen's, and then you bring your family in, and your mom doesn't like what's
Stop.
going on, so you're
No.
just like, no, go ahead. You pick up a tray, you take a notepad, and you start taking orders. All right? That's how Karen's works.
Yeah.
Hi, my
Yeah,
name
that's
is
a pretty
Karen.
yeah.
Welcome to Karen's.
I didn't like the way things were being done here, so I'm running things for a couple hours.
I got the
Oh
waffles last time I
man.
was here. We're not serving waffles. No, but I see him making. We're not serving waffles.
Serving. What else do you want?
Okay.
Could I have a no?
No, you're getting eggs.
You're kidding.
You're not getting anything.
But
You don't
I'm
need anything.
allergic to eggs. No.
Eat it! Eat it!
What's your name? Karen. Eat it, Karen.
Gosh.
That'd be amazing, okay? Amazing.
I'd eat there at least once.
I would eat there every day, and
Oh,
every day
man.
I would just take a book and write down what I saw.
Right. Ah.
Jeez. All right, down to 70. Down to 70. I forgot how awesome the budget thing is. All right, that's me. Everything more expensive.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
The granary
Right?
turns wheat flour into bread, correct?
Greenery turns.
Nah, wheat
No,
to flour.
the
Flour
greenery
you bake into
stores
bread.
food. Yeah. Yeah. Bakery turns flour into bread.
Delete. Destroy. I don't want you. I don't want you anymore.
I don't love you anymore. Just go.
Gosh. Oh, jeez. Okay, there is my brewery. Yeah.
Sustainability. Alright.
Don't even have a bakery. That's dumb. So,
Woohoo.
uh,
People like me now.
Like me now.
But it's been about They love me. They adore me.
Oh,
I and
Oh,
I
no,
be
I
coming
haven't.
down to
Nope.
Manow Town.
I don't know what language you're speaking, miss, but
I feel like that
I
was
just
her.
Sorry.
I just moved here from Tampa. Okay.
Okay.
Colonization. Oh boy. Or Glassworks. I think we should do Glassworks.
I need more tools. That's hilarious because I feel like I have a ton of tools. I am literally a tool.
Don't know if you want to be proud of that one.
I'm not proud of it. I'm just saying, need more tools. I am.
Solid.
I got nothing. I can't. Yeah, that's about the best there is for that one.
Just
Solid.
finger guns. All right, let's move on.
Oh my gosh.
All right, look at that. Oh, look at that sub. I love graphs. They just shoots the truth right there in your face. Right in your face. Okay, so now we're out of beer, but at least we got enough pottery. It's one or the other, right?
You just
Too much base.
sounded like a stoner for a minute.
Oh.
We're out of beer, man. Yeah, but we got enough pot.
You broke in and out too.
Yeah, it was pretty funny though. Even so.
You guys were
Okay.
dead quiet after I did that. I was like, all right, it didn't hit. That's fine.
It did. It just, we're very delayed, right?
Not all of them can be funny. That's cool.
Sorry. That was funny. That was a good one.
Abigail.
It was funny, Andrew.
You do that, and then you encourage him to make more dumb ones, okay? We need to encourage him only to make the good ones, okay?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Just kidding. I was a little distracted, so
I stopped making
I'm good.
so much money.
Hmm?
I don't make much
Stop.
more. Every time I update, every single time.
Man.
Motivation. Yeah.
Bunch of people coming in from Bunnytown.
What? No, that's not right. No one's left
Yeah.
here. Oh, you know what? Fuck Sam. No one likes Sam anyway.
6 people.
Nat
There's a little girl that
Nat
came in with a
Thatcher.
little smile
Nat Thatcher.
on her face.
No one. Okay, anyone that's named Megan and has an H in your name, leave my town right away. Also, Robin, whatever. I'm gonna miss you, but it was amicable. They left amicably, and they took Cheryl with them.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are all these people leaving that are named girls? This doesn't make sense.
I just received like 10 ladies entering saying something about sexism in the workplace, shit like that. I don't know. Like,
I mean, we voted
I mean,
a guy that's a little bombastic, I guess. He says it how it is how I would describe him. They might say he's racist and an asshole, and I'm just like, he's honest. He's just honest. What? Don't you want an honest person as your president?
Oh my gosh. Too much.
Too far.
Too
Too
far.
far.
You're rude. You're rude.
Oh man, dude, I love this.
What is this, paper?
Well,
Any
we're
paper?
almost there. We're almost there.
Oh, living on your hair.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Okay, what house needs to be updated? Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, I have 3 now. 3 out of 30.
Wolf.
I'm never gonna be
3 out of
enlightened.
30. What? Oh, gotcha. You're going for that.
Not really. It's
No,
a passive.
30? What?
It's a
I'm
passive thing.
out of
Okay, yeah. Apparently so. What happened to the paper? Oh shit. That's what happened to the paper. Okay. Can we make it cheaper paper?
What do you mean not enough input?
exactly what it says, bro. Exactly what it says.
I was gonna say that too, bro.
Very brother.
Can you
No.
just explain it to me?
I just really like listening to him melt down when this happened.
Just really hoping one of
Really?
you would be like, yeah, it's just there's not enough input.
Well, yeah, that's it. But
Is that what you wanted to hear?
No,
Uh,
I
That's
didn't.
what you
I
wanted
didn't.
to
But
hear.
that's what I would have
Wow,
said if you,
Abigail,
if
that
one of
was
you,
sassy right there.
if
Is that what you wanted to hear? Is it? Keep going, man. You were ranting. I apologize.
rant's over, rant's over, and I have Abigail to
Over.
blame. I'm gonna rant at you, Abigail, in 5 minutes. Once I
Okay.
get my thoughts organized.
I'll be here.
Not cool. Not cool. You
Yeah,
don't yawn while I'm about to destroy you lyrically.
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 What
Gosh.
am I doing? No, thank you. You weirdo.
Where's my other neighborhood?
I
There's the
just
other
want my
one. Okay,
bakeries
so
to
we
work better.
should
Requires 4 coal. Hey,
bakeries.
just switch to wood, bud. I'm gonna build another forester, I guess. Holy shnikes.
Shnikes.
Shnikes. Mamma mia.
All right, let's chew.
I don't get it. How did I
Let's do
get?
this.
You guys sent me wheat. Somebody sent me wheat, right?
Okay, maybe in the last game you were dying.
No, because I had 600 food, 200 wheat, and then out of nowhere, popped up to 2,000. Okay. Now I understand. I'm
Okay.
not trying to take credit. I'm just trying to be nice. That's fine. I'm going insane. Please tell me who sent me the wheat.
Okay, I sent you the wheat.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just didn't want to be recognized.
That's fine. That's fine.
You do know you have
I'll cut it
wheat
out of the
fields,
video.
right?
I'll cut it out of the video.
Okay, you know you have wheat fields though, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're aware of that.
Yeah, I'm also
Right.
aware that we've gone through like 12 winters, and it was the only winter that I went from 200 wheat to 2,000. That's 1,000% increase. Just 100%.
Right.
100%.
What's the problem? What's the
Do you
problem?
know that you're out of tools too?
Yes, I'm well aware
Sure.
that I'm out of tools. I upgraded my
Which is why
tool
you
shed.
paused to look to go.
No, No,
Of course.
because
I
it
know.
keeps telling me you need more tools.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't me. It was Abigail.
When it says houses too far, do you have to build houses? It just won't work, or what?
I don't know. I've seen that they do work, but I know that they work super inefficiently. So I would say just build a damn house closer.
I just think they need to suck it up and like deal with their own issues.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, I would say that too, except I want them to live in my place. So I forgot to. Oh, shoot. Okay. I just paid for like 10 different technologies because I forgot to research. Oops.
Nobody want to live out here. It's a freaking desert.
Okay. Ready or not, you drink for the fight, and that's all that you got. Whoa, we're halfway there.
Oh,
Living on some stairs.
Smack you in the face. I promise. I swear. Okay. Well, it's a good song.
wow! I'm impressed that you got into it.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're
Yeah.
just like us.
Smack someone's face. That's
Andrew,
that's what
Andrew,
I swear.
quote
Okay.
Megamind. Come on, Andrew, quote Megamind.
You lied. Damn you. Damn
Yes.
That was literally.
I think my soul died a little in there.
Tell me you recorded.
Tell me you recorded it.
I did, but it cut out a little bit. All I got was "you lied there," and it was kind of muffled.
It cut out a little. Oh man.
Oh man.
What the? What do you do with gemstones? You sell them or what?
Oh jeez.
Um.
Well, you end up making jewelry, which is a luxury 3 item, or you
Right.
just sell.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's do
Frankly, I don't give a
foreign
damn.
investments.
Helen, Diane, Mary.
Wait.
It's all women. Is the whole town women?
Stop taking it so personally. It's fine.
It's
Have you met
2022,
my brother,
Abigail.
Abigail?
I would
Okay.
expect some diversity.
Some guys to lead too, okay? Equally.
Also, mostly women, and Trump's died like 30 times. I swear. These
At some
guys,
point, there is some kind of political statement being
they're getting it in.
like, he's kind of building like a Democrat, so let's turn Trump dies then. Watch, if you start building like a Republican, then
Right.
all of a sudden Biden's gonna die a bunch of times.
Biden's died of, or Biden fell asleep of old age.
Right, yeah. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
All right.
Okay, we got you. Why are we still losing paper? We are losing paper because of that.
Take it all away. Oh, Kanye left.
Shoot, man.
Bad day.
He had a really good album called Graduation, but kind of turned into a douche after that. I actually have a lot of
All
respect
right.
for
Do we
Kanye.
have enough?
He he like he literally had 5 or 6 albums that were amazing, and then he put out a Christian album out of nowhere. He's just like, I love God and I want to do this. It did
That's
terribly
cool.
because his fans were not Christians, but I listened to it. It was
Christian.
all right. He didn't
Nice.
put the same passion into it he did at his other albums, but it was still all right.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. He went traditional,
Nicely
I
done.
guess. Like he did a lot of traditional Christian songs, which was great. But Graduation is an album that I've listened to for almost 2 decades, and every time I listen to it,
Okay.
it hits me. It's so good.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here is my cold, people. Work harder, not smarter. Joking.
I
At
always
least
tell them,
walk faster.
carry a box or something. Like, just pretend, okay?
I need a trading post. Trading post.
Not my first, but my second teacher's assistant that worked for me, works for me. She does what they all do, which is, the first couple hours there's stuff to do, right? Except for Gabby. You can't include Gabby because she's just like an overachiever. But the rest of them, they do, the first couple hours they have stuff to do because, I got a couple tasks, but you can finish them in like 45 minutes. And all I really hire them for is so that they can guard the front door basically and answer the phone. So there's not a lot to do. And I know what this job entails because I did this at Rosewood 4 hours a week, on Sundays, right? It's a boring job. Um, so uh, the second gal that I hired, she was playing on her phone, but she always hid it. And I'm like, I came out of the bathroom, which is right behind the desk thing, and she slides it down. I'm like, if you angle it this way, it can look like you're actually working instead. And at first she thought she was in trouble. I'm like, this is whatever. I don't care, right? As long as you look like you're working, whoever comes in doesn't have to know, right? Oh man.
Best boss.
Well, I thought afterwards, I'm like, should I be encouraging this? Because maybe then all my teachers are going to be like this is how
No.
change the school starts, right?
I'm sorry, but no.
Uh,
This is part of real world work. Now, for you, you're in a very special situation where you're responsible for everything. You're kind of your own boss at this point. But for everyone
mm-hmm.
else that's just working in the workforce, there's going to be a lot of moments where there's just nothing to do, right? Or you're
Yeah.
waiting for something specific to do, but you have to just stand there and wait. Do not put your hands in your pockets, don't sit down, don't lean on anything. Look like you're active. Walk back and forth if you have to, but don't look
Yeah.
bored. That's the opposite
Right.
of what a company is supposed to look like.
It's true. It's true. So there you go. There you go. I'm educating. Or back up. I just bring Gabby in to train the rest of them because I don't know how she finds stuff to do. Because honestly, I don't think I'm that great of a boss as far as like tasking them with things to do, and she finds stuff to do. So I really need
Oof.
just her to do that then.
Yeah. She sounds awesome.
No.
It sounds like she
Gosh,
should be some
seriously.
sort of dispatcher where people just call her and they're like, "I'm stuck. I don't know what to do." And she's like, "Go clean the toilets."
Go clean the toilets. All right, that'll be $200. Call me again later. You know, exactly.
Nice job, Gabby. You've
Jeez.
done it again.
Nice job. You've done it again. Oh man. Okay, and so she's a junior this year, right?
Okay.
And she wants to do 2 years this year to go to college early. So she asks me what I think of it, And at first I was like discouraging her, and then I told her why I was discouraging her, which is if you leave after 1 year, how has changed the world schools gonna survive?
Right.
So
Wow.
anyway,
Think about what you're
Selfish,
doing
I
to
see.
the world.
I know. And then right after that conversation, she's like, I don't know which school to go to. Like there's one in France and there's one in Greece and there's one in England. I'm like, yeah, the one in Greece sounds amazing. Why? Because it's close by. Goodness.
Wow.
You know what? Okay, I
This is
get
like
it.
parent,
I get it.
Master
and I
manipulator.
But still, you know, I'm just saying.
Okay, who gave
I
me
get you're
food?
having a hard time.
No one gave you food.
Bro, no one is doing this unless
This is
God.
horseshit.
Or,
This is the first time I'm gonna
or
go
the
back and watch a stream that's gone on for this long.
just watch the top left corner to see what's happening.
Yeah. No, seriously. In what world do you get a 2,000 food every 6 seasons?
Addison, how much have you smoked this morning?
That's not the point.
I feel like that's a fair question, though.
It's also not fair.
It's fine, dude.
Mama makes me smoke out back, so you know exactly how much I've smoked this morning.
Dude, I live on the other side of the
Jeez.
house.
No, I'm supposed to smoke out the back of the garage because Mama sleeps with her window open for some reason,
Oh,
and the wind only blows in her direction, so I can't smoke outside my door.
oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I should probably pay a little bit closer attention also.
Nope.
No?
You're gonna have to get up pretty early.
To pay attention to me.
Pay attention.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. All right, so
Oh my gosh. Could I
want
stop
coal-fired.
yawning?
I like Yanni.
you really need to. Because I'm supposed to be yawning, and you're making me yawning.
Make you yawn?
All right.
I mean, you're making me
I'm
tired.
sorry. I went to bed super late, and that's pretty normal these days, but it's really just not affecting me well. So I think I need to sleep some more.
That makes sense.
Sounds all very good, very good.
Very, very good.
And it's chilly today. It's odd.
It was
Yeah.
chilly yesterday too.
All day,
I loved it. It felt like
all day it
like fall. Sorry.
all day it rains over here, and it's just brought. It's not chilly. I'm still not wearing a shirt, but I mean it's cooler than it usually is, so that's nice.
It is nice.
No, excuse me.
Come
Wow.
on in. I'm gonna lead you right to
Water.
Andrew's place. You're gonna hate it here.
People have not been coming from your home recently, which is a bummer because
they can't.
now I
They're
need
all dying.
people. Oh,
They're not even making it out.
well, jeez. Thanks, man.
Most of them are dying from old age. I just want you to know that.
No. For me, it's like I had a whole bunch of old people, and now that whole the baby boomers are dying off. That's all there is to that. Okay.
Okay.
No, that's it.
I'm sorry. What do you need to make a level 4 house?
More luxury items. I think level 4 you have to have at least one level 2 luxury
That's
item.
crazy because I got a
That
ton of
could be.
clothes. Are you telling me that furniture is holding us back?
Then. Oh yeah, probably because that is what held me back for a while.
I haven't upgraded my furniture thing at all. It's amazing. Amazing!
He's- So weird.
Hang on.
Can I?
Did that?
I know, like, Christmas is far off, but I'm actually excited.
Nice. What did you say, Abigail?
You said Christmas is far off, but I'm actually excited about it.
Really?
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I'm excited to hang out with all.
I'm excited for the holidays.
Oh yeah, hanging out. I'm glad you guys are. That you guys hold on to that preciousness, okay? Don't ever let it leave.
No. I'm excited to celebrate the holidays. I'm not excited for the hubbub. I'm
Oh, yeah,
excited
sure
to
that's we're
spend time costumes or Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas with the family, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I agree with you then. I mean I'm excited for that stuff.
Sounds patronizing.
It might sound like it, but it's true. So I am not excited for everything that could happen in between now and then. Oh, did I tell you guys
sorry.
that there was a family that applied to the school for next year?
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah?
Maybe I did. Yeah, like I made this huge, like I looked at all these private schools and what I pretended like I was John Smith and I was signing up my kid Bobby to all these private schools in Polk area. So anyway, so I was looking at all these applications and what they require. And so then I basically created
Excuse me.
the worst application ever. Not the worst, but like it'll take you like 45 minutes to an hour to fill out because you have to write down all this information, right?
Oof.
Anyway, a couple weeks ago, a family filled out an application for their kid to come to Change World Schools next year. So now I have to pretend to know what I'm looking for in the application and schedule an interview with them. So it's super exciting, but at the same time, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta call them and be like, your son's application's in process, and we're gonna contact you or whatever. Like, oh no,
That's
no, it is. It's cool, but yeah, need like 39 more of those, and then I can be excited for the holidays. How about that?
I feel like that's fair. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
No. What? No, you sound like the
Yes.
you sound like the dad from every Christmas movie who works too much. He's like, if I just land this last deal, we'll be fine, honey. And she's like, I just
Yeah,
want you home for
exactly.
Christmas. And shut the hell up! I'm going to work. And grabs his coat, his
you're-
gun, or whatever.
You're lining me up with the guy who beats his wife. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So when I start dating, you're gonna be like, no, don't.
Just like
She'll
go,
beat you.
going up to her, just like quietly, get out while you can. Hey, how's it go? Leave now.
Then
You'll
you
be fine.
hand her like
How's
a
it going?
bunch of videos with like this very typical workaholic guy.
Like, has he told you about
Jeez.
Mr. Henderson? Don't ask. Just
He
leave.
told you.
Just leave.
Leave.
God.
Get out.
I don't know what happened. It was the love of my life. First time in 20 years. I don't understand. Of course you don't, asshole.
You never did.
Jeez. Oh man. All right.
Yes.
Let's upgrade some roads, people.
All right.
All right, all right, all right.
Wow. But you just
What?
have this out here? No roads leading to it, Andrew?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Your trading company, your fort, your stepped ruin,
Oh,
policy office,
well, the
spy
ruin
center.
is the ruin. Yeah, the ruin. It was just there,
Oh, you
but
didn't.
all these things don't. Yeah, yeah. This I built. I extended out here because this thing provides like 200 extra gold. So, and
for
then all these
greed
other things like
purposes.
the fortress. The fortress gives you like triple income. So like this whole province is making me 650 gold. So.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
everything else. It's like these things that I are usually in my way, and so then
Yeah.
build it here. If you want to build one of your foreign buildings somewhere, then this would be the
Yeah.
place for it.
Okay. Good to know. I am going to build one at some point.
Sure. Actually, I do have a foreign quarter to build on one of your guys' homes, but I don't know. I'm thinking Abigail's because she's a bit tinier, but I don't know where you'd want it, Abigail.
I want it in my desert.
Kind of doing the
Where's
same
your
thing you
desert?
are, but like with roads
What are you?
attached and everything.
What are you putting there?
Where's, oh, there's your desert. I've got a
Way
foreign
down
quarter.
south.
Make it look nice. Okay,
You're
that's all I
collecting
ask.
gems?
Yeah,
Oh my lordy.
I'm so excited. I've never done that before.
Yeah. You make sure you sell them until you actually use them to make jewelry. It'll get you
Oh, really?
a good bit of money.
Okay, good to know.
I did that last
Oh,
time.
we can build up. Let's see. All right, so what? We
Okay.
can now upgrade this so that I'm making money from you. We're making money from each other, I mean, and gaining influence, which is kind of nice, right? Cool. Sweet, sweet.
Mm.
Can you upgrade roads?
Did you get the stone road thing in the Enlightenment age?
Probably. Oh. No. No, I didn't.
Not quite there. Okay.
Almost. We'll get there. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, so yesterday, we had a meeting before I left to go over to Eddie's, and Daddy threw the F-bomb down, and I was like, it sounded so weird coming out of his mouth, like almost uncomfortable weird. And I said that because I was like, whoa, I don't know why that was like, it felt weird. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Like, I am trying to not say it so much. I'm like, I am too. Well, what happens every time you say that out loud, okay? Just someone tell me, what happens to you when you make the intentional effort to not swear?
Get fucking pissed off. That's what happens.
Exactly.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Didn't know if that was real or not.
Oh.
I was so angry. I'm like, I left to go over to Eddie's, and I'm like, this time in my head, I'm like, I can get there without my GPS. Like, it's fine. I got this.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
turned around twice.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
And the second
And
time
get
was
that.
real fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word.
Okay.
I was so pissed, and I definitely swore. I was like, of course.
Okay.
Oh.
And I was in a very similar situation to what you just described, except even worse because my school is literally on the road that I live on, right? Like I get on the road and I can walk to my school. But when I'm in my car, apparently the first two times of driving there, I didn't know how to drive there because I kept taking the wrong road. And it's like you're trying to be all peaceful and everything, but that shit gets annoying when you're like, what the hell? Like I
Yeah.
walked there every day and I can't figure this out.
Right.
So anyway, yeah,
I used to deliver pizzas.
I get that.
Woo. I
And
know exactly what you
And
guys are
what's
talking about.
similar?
Every
Same? Okay, cool.
driver in
Oh.
Bellingham.
What? You were breaking
I
in
would-
and out.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah.
I was a nighttime delivery driver for a pharmacy in
Oh,
Bellingham.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Get the north route, and the north route I would literally dream about and have nightmares that I'd get lost forever because freaking Ferndale is bullshit and I don't understand it. And I mean up there, like I hate it.
No, I still
Okay, you,
I have this memory ingrained in my mind of this one delivery, which was on, I can't remember the street, but apparently there are two sides to the street. There's a freeway in the middle, and you have to go around this weird, stupid road to get to the. And this is before GPS. I didn't have a GPS. I'm using memory
Yeah.
of a map that I saw in the store. And so I'm driving up and down the street, and then I finally find this side street that takes me to the other side of the street, and I'm driving up and down that street, and I can't find the stupid address. I finally call the customer, and they're like, oh yeah, this always happens. And they take me to a completely different part of town that for some reason has this street as their address.
Why wouldn't they
That's
put that in the
awesome.
notes?
They did, but my manager didn't tell me. They just handed me the pizza and said, good luck. And then I came back and they were like, you're taking quite a while on your deliveries. And that manager is dead now. I killed him
You
that night.
I know.
In my head, anyway. In my head, that's what happened.
In my head. In real life, it sort of happened like this. Sorry.
No, seriously. You're
I
right.
think
I'll
you
do
got the
better.
message. I hate that. I hate listening to stories of my past self and the way I dealt with conflict, okay? God. Ugh.
Ah,
Oh, man. Jeez.
the problem
I
is
remember, too, because...
I'm only quick-witted and funny
Well,
when I'm happy.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I'll
right.
never
Well,
have
okay, I mean,
that chance. Sorry, go ahead.
You will. You'll get there. You'll get there. No, I remember, uh, rooming with Nick, and Nick was always he talked about, yeah, he was a talker, right? He always blew things out of proportion,
Yeah.
but he'd always say things like, "Oh, no one's going to talk to me that way," and then he'd say about all this shit that he'd say, and so then I would say the same stuff, like, "Oh yeah, one time my boss said that I could," and I'd just come up
Oh,
with
right.
some bullshit. And the reality was, whenever my boss told me something, I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure." Like it just
Whatever you
was
need,
like,
buddy.
no way, I'm not taking the chance. Oh
Why are we like
man,
when we're younger?
what?
Why are we like that when we're younger?
Arrogance,
Well, I mean, not everyone's like
lack
that.
of knowledge, movies.
Lack of confidence.
Yeah.
I think that we get confidence from knowledge too, right? Or understanding.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Maybe.
movies
I don't
mess us up too. They make you feel like the confident, badass person is the one that says something at just the right time. And the realistic thing is the more confident person will keep his mouth shut and make sure shit gets done.
Right. Master Porter.
Unless something
3.
needs to be said, obviously. But Dobby is a
No.
free elf.
It's a free elf. I love Dobby.
I love Dobby too.
He's okay.
You
He's
don't
a
love
bit of a pansy. He's a bit of a pansy. All right, I'm just
Whoa,
saying.
whoa, whoa! All right.
Dobby needs some clothes. I mean, come on, Dobby. Jeez, get your head out of your ass and go down to the store and pick some up. Okay, man.
I don't
Like
think you.
what?
I don't think you understand the plight that Dobby's been through, buddy. Dobby is
That
Dobby
Dobby seems
Dobby.
to have some convenient excuses. Okay, that's what I think Dobby's got. All
Dobby
right.
was born with a shackle on his ankle, my man. This guy doesn't even freedom is the fly on
And
the
who says
wall that
that
you
elves?
never get to.
Who says that elves shouldn't be slaves? Okay, when did that become a moral compass thing? I think that elves should
Well,
be. Let's bring back the
that's
elvish slaves. Okay,
that's
that's what I say.
that's not
Bring
what we're
back
arguing. I'm
the
with you
elvish
there,
slaves.
but Dobby as a character himself, he didn't look. Yeah, he should be a
You're right.
slave,
You're right.
but
Okay.
he took himself out of that. That is a power move. I don't even think he's an elf anymore at that point. I think he's just a wizard.
I don't know what to do with all of this information.
Am I supposed to
And-
contact the authorities at this point?
At this point. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's his name from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I was brave enough to deal with elf molestation. Huh? God, that was
Was that
the Skyfire series. And that part. Oh man.
That was the small guy, right?
Dork. Yeah, the other guy, the whoever the competition was against
Oh,
the other guy, I don't know. I've seen him in different stuff, but I can't remember what his name is right now.
yes, okay.
Anyway. All right. Well, I'm still low on beer. I got tons of everything else. Everything else. Except beer.
okay. So, Andrew, yesterday,
Yeah.
I'm at work. I don't know. It's near the end of the day, and it's Friday, long weekend. There's not really a lot to do, so I'm kind of just cruising, kind of just trying to look busy.
Okay.
And Danny is like, Addison, calls me over. And immediately, because Danny's cool, I'm like, yeah, this is where I'm going. So I beeline it right over there, and he holds this piece of wood up, and he's like, what does this look like? And I look, and I'm like, a bullet?
What?
Yeah. Okay, hang on. This is what he showed me.
Wait, there was a bullet out.
Okay. Hang on. Oh shit. Okay. Now I gotta check the.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Someone came and shot a bullet? Wood?
This piece of wood was at the top
Damn.
of a full bunk of wood. We found because he tore the cover off.
Jeez.
We found the hole in the cover where the bullet went through
Yeah.
and lodged itself in this top piece of wood. There's more. I don't think I got a good picture of it, but there's a clean shear. Hang on, sorry.
You're
it
good.
looks like, and everyone says, "Oh, that was cut." I don't think it was cut. I think it was shot at the lumber mill where they made the wood. It ricocheted off of some strong piece of steel, sheared off half the bullet, and lodged itself in this piece of wood.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
Addison.
Well,
The gun store's doing a like a discount or something this weekend in case
Oh.
you're like so
okay.
He feeding into his paranoia, Abigail, or?
No, I just know they want to have a couple guns.
Oh, gotcha. It sounded like he's talking about like how the mafia's taking over the lumberyard, and you're like, so there's a gun sale going on. Like,
That's
absolutely not. Never encourage that.
Seriously though, like I looked at it, I was like, a bullet. He pulled it out, he showed it to me, and then I just started looking around, like, where the hell did this shit come from? But it was in the top of the bunk, so it literally could have happened on the freeway, delivering it to us.
Wow.
I'm assuming it happened at the mill
Yeah.
where they actually grind the wood down into 2x6s, and because
right.
we don't have it. Like if it hit a forklift just right, it would shear it off like that. But we don't have a ton of stuff that does that. The lumber mills have massive equipment.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
It's weird. It is really weird.
It is weird. Do you know where you guys get your lumber from?
All over the country.
From Moscow.
From Moscow. We get it direct from Ukraine.
From Ukraine. It's somewhere between Ukraine and Moscow. It's fine. It's fine. I'm
if
sure
it comes across
war.
Putin, he puts bullet in bunk. Fuck America!
But we want your money, okay? Okay. Besides that, fuck America. Okay.
I do have to tell you guys, since you're talking about this, we went to, when I say we, it was a big group of us girls from church. Zoe, Katie, Christina, Samantha, I think that's it. And then I ran into some friends. We all went to Russian church behind Blade Chevrolet.
To a Russian church or to the Russian? What? Okay. Yeah.
Church. It's a Russian church.
Gotcha.
I don't know, Addison, if you've met Pastor Andre, but I met him last year through the ladies from Pregnancy Choices. And I've been to the church a few times. It's really good.
Okay.
So anyway, all this group of girls who normally go to Sunrise were like, oh, we're going to Russian church this weekend. I'm like, cool. I'm going. I'm going to be there. It was, I don't know how else to describe it other than saying it felt like I experienced heaven on earth in the so many hours that I was there. And like everyone felt it. Like you could feel the glory of God's like presence in that place.
Wow.
And it was like we're all worshiping, and so I ran into some friends that I've known forever. So we all sat in this huge line of chairs. Pew, that's it, thank you. Pew pew. And it's like they would stop worshiping and we're all just like, wait, why? Like literally everyone's just like, why are we stopping? They're like, I understand that. And it was so good. And even the service, if I can find it, I will send it to you guys. This kid, he's the youth pastor there. He spoke truth, and it was hardcore and very compassionate, and it was good.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That was the Russian church?
Yeah, New Life Christian Church, right behind Blade Chevrolet.
I think it's pronounced New Life Christian Church.
That's it.
No, don't encourage that.
Abigail, look, I live on this side of the world. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my Lanta.
Jeez. Oh, nice. Okay.
Trade route was established between We Are Not Safe Havanians and the real Safe Haven. What did you just say?
Abigail was supposed to be the other safe haven, and then she was killing her people. So we're the new safe haven.
Wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose. I think every dictator has said that. Like Putin's even sitting there going, I didn't kill protesters on purpose. It was accident, okay?
Oh, actually.
Oh, man. You know he's been killing his oil barons.
What? What?
He's been killing his oil barons. Yeah, like
Ooh.
there are like these major oil companies, oil barons, right? The CEOs of oil companies, right? Are all these ones that are based in Russia. As soon as the war started hitting, they immediately were having this drawback. They were like, we don't, get rid of the war
Right.
because it's bad for business. Like they lose
Yeah.
tons of
They
money,
lost a
right?
shitload of our
So
business
they're
at least.
well, Russian oil never makes it to America, but like European, right?
What?
Companies are just, and everything he does, like Europe should have, out of morality, stopped buying gas from Russia, to support Ukraine, but they didn't. And then Putin turned off the pipeline. So, anyway, right? This
Oh,
this
so
stuff
they
is going
literally
on. So these
couldn't
parents are right.
buy.
So anyway, these parents are. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. Go
You
ahead.
two keep that.
Nah, the
So
lag is just
basically,
perfect.
yeah. The basically he these barons are upset, and between February and now, over 12 oil barons have mysteriously died, and
What do you mean
the reason it's
mysteriously?
mysterious as in the Russian news will say something like so and so died from falling out of his window, and then they'll change it to so and so died from alcohol poisoning. Like they'll change the story every couple days or whatever, because they don't know the right spin on it or something.
Oh,
So anyway, yeah. So it's like, oh man, like when you think,
Creepy.
at least I think, okay, come on, Russians. Like, you all hate this guy. Why don't you just do something about it? But then shit like that happens. And it's like, if I was a Russian and all these major important leaders who are like way better than I am are speaking out against him and then they randomly die, I would be scared as shit to do anything that would, piss this guy off. So,
also was a KGB agent, a very good
mhm.
KGB agent, which means he's good at spying. He's probably pretty good at like martial arts, combat, psychological warfare, stuff like that. On top of that, he might be the richest man in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Creepy?
I mean,
You don't
probably
just
not him, but he definitely has control of probably more wealth than anyone
right.
else, kind of thing.
Like
I didn't know that.
he's not going to give people $1 million out of his pocket necessarily, but he can reallocate $1 million to your pocket
Right.
from somewhere.
So the idea is this, Abigail, that he has like 100 oligarchs who are multi-billionaires because of illegal things, and they could get in trouble for all the illegal things they're doing, but instead he says, no, I'll protect you, but in return, when I need something done, you have to do it. So
Right.
it's not that he's the wealthiest man in the world, but he has access to that money because he owes them, and so then they do what he says. And so when he wants $1 billion transferred for something, then they get $1 billion for that
Oh,
thing. So it's kind of like he's the wealthiest person. So
Wow.
anyway,
That's,
yes,
that's a lot.
it's a lot. It is. So
that's a
it
thing at
in all
least.
that, it is very awesome, I guess, to see someone a country like Ukraine being able to stand up to this stuff,
Oh, for sure.
because like it's just everyone thought this was a done deal, right? Like
Yeah.
nobody thought this would
Like, yeah,
last
Russia's
because
taking Ukraine. That was
that guy's
the
ruthless,
newscast.
you know.
Russia's got Ukraine.
Yeah,
That's
the
basically
ends,
what I thought.
I think we all thought
Yeah.
that. Well, I thought that.
Now, the
Yeah,
question
we all
is,
thought that.
because Ukraine held their ground so well, do you think this is going to affect China and Taiwan?
Oh, what I think is going to happen is China, because already China and Russia are starting to talk about trying to replace the American dollar, which, don't get me wrong, I think the
Sure.
American dollar is way too powerful and something needs to be done about that. I think it would be terrible to replace one evil with another. So going from the
Yeah, or
American
one
dollar
evil
to
with
the
two
Russian
other
ruble and
evils.
the Chinese yuan. Oh, well, the nicer thing about two other evils is that the two other evils aren't necessarily best friends. So it's not like they're going to be like, let's do this together. They're going to sort of fight against each other, but it'll create instability and things like that. So
Right. Nothing
no
like
matter
starting
what,
off.
it's
Nothing like
not
starting off a
really
new
a win.
republic with a civil war right away.
Right, exactly. So, but at the same time, it's like, if you are like, this is the perfect setup for World War III, right? Because Russia's going to ally with China as China tries to assert their dominance for Taiwan. So then America's going to do something stupid, or China's going to do something stupid. And then that's going to force America into the conflict with Taiwan, which means Europe's going to be forced into the conflict with Taiwan. And then Russia's going to say, well, we're allies. So then that brings us into the war. So then it's Europe and America for NATO against Russia and China. And then we do the same exact thing that we did in World War II, which is we threaten other countries to join our cause, and some of them do, some of them don't. And that's it. You know,
Yeah.
we got ourselves a third World War.
Hmm.
Anyway. I mean, it sucks, right? The thing that bums me out more than anything, other than of course the people that are going to die in the conflict, is going to be the fact that, I don't know if all teachers say this, but I certainly hope the good ones say this, which is, learn from history or repeat it, right? Like, that's the whole point of making
Right.
history a core subject. And yet, whatever we talk the talk or whatever, it's like nobody is acting that out. Like, we say we want to change things, or we want to be different from the way
Right.
history's taught us, but I don't see anyone doing that. We continue to hate each other blindly, oftentimes. We continue to, we continue to let corrupt politicians join our, or be part of our
Yeah.
whatever
Keep
thing.
playing into their
What is it
party
called?
system, whatever it is.
Right, and we don't do anything about it. I mean, my favorite quote, which, and I'm not pointing at you guys, or at Bulgarians and saying you guys are messing up. Like, I am too. Like, the Edmund Burke quote, "Evil wins when good people do nothing."
Yeah.
Like, that's it. What am I doing right now? What am I doing at this very moment to help fight this ignorance with
Right.
history and all this different stuff? What am I doing at this very moment? And the answer is nothing.
Nothing.
I'm using an excuse. I'm saying I'm starting a school, and one day the school is going to help. That kind. I'm doing that, but it's an excuse because I could be doing more. So, and I think that if we want to be better
Yeah.
next time when World War IV comes around, we've
What
got
the
to stop making
fuck?
excuses. We have to.
What's up?
You okay?
I got tiny spiders. This is the second one I've killed on my desk.
At least
Shit.
it's tiny. Easier to eat.
Thanks, Abigail.
Ew,
I was
Abigail.
looking on the bright side.
No, you are no.
Natural fiber.
If I have a dream involving spiders, Abigail, you're on my list. You're on my list.
At least you'll be.
Hey, Andrew, I saw a video of a bee climbing into a straw.
I don't care.
And that's the end of
I
the
mean,
stream.
bees
Have a
don't
good
scare
night,
me.
everybody.
All right. That's it. Have a good night. Oh my goodness. I always tell stories, right?
Yeah.
But I had two teachers come to visit my school. Friends. They wanted to see what the school was like. They heard stuff about it, so they came to visit right during story time. and the kids were asking about I always series of stories, right? And so my series that the boys absolutely love is the series of how to not impress a girl. And I've got, these different stories of when I was trying to impress, not Luciana and Melissa when I was kind of into her back in my like first year in college or whatever, or third year, whenever she came to the university. Anyway, um, and so I was telling these stories, and these teachers who used to be my colleagues, and like I don't have that connection with them of like telling stories, right? So they hear I'm a good storyteller, but they don't know my stories, right? So anyway, I'm telling the story about the Luciana um, spider one, and oh man, I mean, I still think I did what any normal human being should do in a situation like that, but still, I feel like I was judged a little bit by these teachers. So
Yeah, you totally were, and I think it makes sense personally, but
No, it's like
you
I
think
told
it makes
Abigail
sense
last
what
week.
I did?
We need to bring shame back. We need to start judging each other.
no, we didn't say shame when we
You're
came to the
fat. You're
conclusion.
stupid. You have a broken leg. Get your shit together.
Addison,
Shame, shame, shame. No, Abigail,
no.
Abigail, it's a joke. I'm so sorry. Abigail made it
A
clear.
joke, sort of.
No, seriously, Andrew, I was for weeks I had this on my mind, this itch in the back of my head that's like I feel like we need to bring shame back. Like people
Okay.
are shameless and they're causing problems for the world because of their shamelessness.
Okay.
So let's bring back
Gotcha.
shame. And then Abigail and I talked about it, and I was wrong. But I still think it's funny to say to
It
people that
wasn't.
know we should bring back shame.
I think you're sort of right. It shouldn't be with everyone, just like the American people. Okay, that's it. All right, that's
It
all I'm
wasn't
saying.
Right.
shame, Addison. It was accountability,
Accountability.
and
It's you don't want to. You're not putting people down. You're trying to build them up.
yeah, empowerment. It goes back to empowerment, which Andrew's been talking about for
Right.
years.
But not this silly empowerment.
I
I'm
know.
empowered because of the color of my skin or because of my gender. I'm empowered because
That's
I've taken control of my own life. I've created my own set of boundaries that keep me moving forward and not straying
Well,
off
okay.
into the bullshit, into the weeds.
So, I mean, this is the idea I have because, and obviously, for me, I'd want to run it through a, um, what are those people called? Psychologist first, so that they could word it right. But
Shrink.
basically, it's this because I was thinking about that shrink. Yeah. No. I want to have like a section of the school where it's like psychologists, right? And all they do is study footage of what kids do, what teachers do, what parents do, why they do it, like everything that happens in the school, and find ways to empower people, among other things, right? But I
Right.
think psychology is a very powerful force. So anyway, but I was telling one of the kids who's like in first grade, she just joined us just for a couple days, very little, very Bulgarian.
Was
And
it the
I've already
the
told you
picture you sent?
Bulgarian culture. No. She
Okay.
doesn't speak enough English to be able to insult me the way that this kid did. Um, so yeah, no. So this little kid, because little kids are very honest anyway. So I mean, I remember teaching pre-K, and one of the kids said, "You're my favorite teacher," and I was like, "Why?" And she said, "I don't know, your big ears and your big nose." And I mean, like for a long time, I was self-conscious about that, right? So
You've got a big
I
stupid
mean,
face,
little
and I
kids
like
very.
it.
I like it. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna go cry in this corner, but it's nothing to do with you, okay?
The next time you get rejected by somebody, you're like, oh, "This kid likes my face."
my big nose. Anyway, this is not about me. What I was trying to say is that this kid, who's also Bulgarian, she, I was telling the story about how when I was younger, when I was in college, I did unhealthy things, like I'd eat family-sized pizzas and 2 Cokes and 2-liter Cokes and things like that. And I was telling this, and I was like, and because of that, I could have gotten like dangerous diseases and things like that. But instead, I was just really fat. And she looks at me, and then she looks at my stomach, and she goes, "You kind of are still really fat." And it's like, I mean, she had not a single like evil bone in her body. She was not at all malicious. She was just wanting to clarify because this teacher was apparently not aware that he was still fat, so she just
Oh,
needed
I
to make
love
sure he knew.
children.
So, and it's like, it's that kind of, I mean, obviously not that rude, because if you're not used to kids or Bulgarian culture, you might not take that as a compliment or as a empowerment thing. But that's the idea. Share honest to goodness knowledge with people instead
Yeah.
of saying you're right all the time, because guess what? You're not right all the time,
Right.
and it is ruining that society. It is just decimating it. And it's really sad,
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. But
Nice.
I mean, other than just, I don't know, acting that out ourselves, there's not a ton we can do. Other than what you just did, just informing, teaching. But yeah, I don't know.
Either. I feel like there is more we can do, but I don't know what it is yet. Still waiting for that inspiration.
Yeah. Hit me up when it comes to you.
Okay. Will do. In the meantime, I'm going to build a cathedral. Oh, man. Okay.
Am I making iron tools? Or am I making... What does a blacksmith do?
Makes iron tools.
Oh, dope. I should stop selling iron bars.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe I should keep
You're
selling.
not.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. All right.
Oh, wow. I beat you. I mean, it's just a game. Who cares?
Yeah. It's just a game. Besides, I'm looking at land size now, and I'm more large than all of you put together. So, and technology and money.
I don't know
And
why it feels like you just did that just so you could say you're...
Just lower down just enough to have you bring in this conversation. Because I feel like an
Right.
asshole if I bring it up myself. Hey guys, I'm beating you.
You're like,
So
you're totally casual, but in the background I can hear like...
come on, die, you sons of bitches! I need him to say something.
Buy it!
Your guys'
Oh.
is much more aesthetic pleasing. Mine is I don't know.
You say aesthetically pleasing?
Yeah, it's nicer to the eye.
Oh,
Mine is
I mean,
not.
I'm not. The only thing I know that I like this round is I'm not doing the giant metropolis that I normally do. I mean, I'm spreading out little neighborhoods.
Good job.
So, thank you. You've taught me well. But I am just buying all the land I can because the land benefits you. I mean, it's
Yeah.
usually in the past the land was always a negative thing. Like it hurts you if you have too much land, but now it's
Did
more of the opposite.
did they expand how far you can go? Like how much land you can buy?
It's still so I can go. I'm able to go only 7 tiles away from my capital because I was trying to buy this big piece of land right next
Oh,
to
yeah, there it is.
or
There's the
this
limit.
next.
Shit.
But maybe like as you upgrade, because I know that I felt like I maxed out my land before, and then
Yeah, it says
then
cannot
was able to get
claim a province more than 7 provinces from the town hall on land.
see. But I wonder if you get to like the industrial age, then you can like expand a little bit further. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. That'd be cool. I don't like this limiting thing.
Oh, I mean,
Doesn't jive
I do
with me.
because it makes sense. Otherwise, an asshole like me would just take over all the land, and
Yeah, but that means an
like
asshole like me has to do better and keep you from taking over the lands. And
yeah.
that's
But
why they should
okay,
put in
so
a
I'm just
first-person
saying, like,
shooter mode so I can sneak into your land and take out your prez. Bop-bop!
my press is hiding. You have no idea where he's at. Okay, no idea.
That's why they send me, because I'm good at finding.
Okay, so you guys got weird.
Andrew, come out and play.
Okay, do you see that giant army of 20,000 people?
Bro, I killed 20,000 people in my first-person shooter game thing that I play before I even got on with you guys today. Come on.
Right?
Come on.
And so you go after them, and then you realize I'm right behind you, like, bam! And I suck at the first-person shooter, but I'm good at
Yeah,
RPG.
so you're going to miss, and then I'm going to turn around, and you're done.
Sorry, in RPG, you never miss. It's auto-aim all the time.
Hold on.
Oh, no. Conqueror's Blades. That one, I just
Oh,
send my brigade
yeah,
ahead
but
of you.
in RPGs also, you always have that little monologue, the little chat that comes up like, your time is done,
Yeah, that's
bunny.
true.
And that's when I hit right bumper, which throws down flashbang. You can't see shit. I turn around, bop, 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 bop. Game over. It's over.
You're playing like 3 different games in one. No wonder no one's really invented this game yet, because someone would get pissed off. Okay,
Seriously.
wait, it's like rock paper scissors. First person beats RPG, RPG beats RTS, RTS beats first person shooter.
Oh my
Look,
gosh.
we've solved it.
This is it. You know what? We make it a text-based game with the rock, paper, scissors rules. But then you just, we talk our
Rules
way
of it,
through and
basically.
yeah, but
My
then
God.
I bring in the guy from Just Cause, and that's third person, so that's a little different than first person.
Then we're back to D&D, which is good. I mean, back to the basics.
It's a classic.
Come on. It's a classic. Oh my goodness.
You guys say words and I just don't understand.
I know. And one day, oh no, never mind. That probably won't happen. But still,
I like
we
the
love
hope.
you.
There was hope in there.
There was, for a second, then I pictured you, and you're in that same realm that Daddy's in, which is that permanent limbo land for most games. It's like, nope, never mind. I love you guys, and that's it.
You know what you could do, Abigail, is you could start following baseball, and then just whenever we start talking about this stuff, you just start throwing out stats.
Bringing baseball, yeah.
I've tried.
So his RBI is like 22, and it's like, wow. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like,
It was the top of the third,
I've
top of the
tried.
third, maybe bottom of the third. I don't know what this. It's crazy.
like, really?
I did just so that could like connect with Daddy more, and I was like, I could give a rat's ass about this shit. So
Oh man.
forget it.
Yeah.
Well,
I would rather try to
even
learn how to work on
what's his
cars.
name that goes to or went
Oh.
to the city church? I don't know what's going on, but I could never remember his name. And it's like I wanted to so badly, and I remember Russell. Russell is his first name, right? But
Yeah, I think.
but it's like I don't remember that stuff. I wish I did, kind of, but it's just like I don't have the energy to try and memorize that stuff, you know?
I'm like, unless we're friends, I'm like, I'm just trying to remember my friends' names. Like, I don't care.
Right. And I mean, I shook his hand once, and he was really friendly. But it's like that was the interaction. Was I shook his hand. So then after that, it's like I have trouble remembering my students' parents' names.
Yeah.
So
Which is a little bit more important, in my opinion.
right. I'm really sorry, man. Oh man.
Yeah, that stuff is. Okay, I literally have a beekeeper. My beekeeper is so that I can make candles, okay? But my beekeeper doesn't produce enough. So then what's the purpose of having a freaking beekeeper?
Beekeeper.
None. There's no purpose. I just
No
buy
purpose. Yeah.
so dumb.
None of your beeswax. Because of the.
That was funny.
Beekeeper.
Okay, thank you.
And you don't normally have funny things to say all the time, so.
Oh, screw you. Okay. No.
You know I'm playing.
Oh, I know you're playing a game. All right, that's what I know you're doing.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, I love you. What's wrong?
Good.
I am
Speaking of playing games,
spending more money than I'm making.
Okay, I want to talk to Andrew about something. Sorry, it's not
Oh.
about.
Why?
cool.
Did you just say
That was
what?
go, Abigail. Talk.
Okay. So this has been. Oh my gosh, why are you so dramatic?
I've chosen an arrow bonus 7 times.
Oh, nice.
You know what?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Not nice.
I don't know.
Addison, are you with us?
How many bonuses do you get?
Addison.
How many
No.
bonuses do you get?
I don't know, a bunch.
Okay. I think it's done. I'm sorry, guys. I thought my
It's
game
okay,
glitched.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So.
So,
Sorry.
Abigail.
So this last week at work has been like kind of stressful because my boss, who's also my friend, and she's in different aspects of my life, not just my boss.
Okay.
We're all texting this week. Her, Tina, and I, a different Tina than school, and Tina went to the hospital this week because she has been fighting COVID all month, and she's got other underlying issues. And then it's been several days, and she's like, I have staph infection in my blood. They have to do surgery. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm not only like doing my best to help her and how I can help her, like client wise, like I need to call her clients, but I'm seriously concerned. Tina does not live around here. She moved to Florida, and she's a wonderful person. I really, really like her.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I'm like praying for her. Cynthia and I are praying for her. We're texting back and forth, trying to get updates. She goes in, today's Saturday. She went in Thursday for surgery, and I think she texted Thursday evening, saying that they told her they got the source of the infection. So if she can stay negative throughout the weekend on whatever test they're
giving her.
Yeah.
She can go home on Monday.
Okay.
Well, this week, last week, Cynthia found out she's been having an issue with one of her teeth. And she's been going to the dentist for over a year, talking to him about this issue, and they're like, we don't see anything, we've done everything, like, you're good, like, there's nothing wrong.
Okay.
Well, they find in the last 2 weeks, there's a pocket in her tooth that's been collecting food and, like, decaying her tooth. And they talk, like, if you talk to other health professionals, they talk about how your oral health affects your internal health, your organs, like everything, your heart. Well, she's been literally dealing with health issues like crazy,
Oh my
more than
gosh.
normal this year. We've been in school this whole year.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, she's like, I know. And then they're just not being very helpful. They're like, go here, go there. No one's communicating. She finally finds a surgeon. They're like, we have to go in. We're doing it Friday. So Tina has surgery Thursday. Cynthia had surgery yesterday. I'm like, I just need you all to be okay. Like, can you please do that? Like, you what?
Survive at least, right?
Yep, yep.
Jeez.
So, I mean, it sounds like everyone is like, I know they're probably in pain, but like
Yeah.
the crap has been hopefully released and like they're good now is what I'm praying for.
Okay. Well,
So
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
That's terrible though.
it's been a little insane.
Yeah.
So, but with all of that being said, now I'm diving into work conversation. I don't make a lot of money at my job because I don't even work like sometimes I don't even work a full 10 hours a week. Like, that's how my job is.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
no, because you don't make money and you can't pay for bills.
Yeah, I know, but my back hurts.
Right.
I'm sorry, Abigail.
I'd rather my back hurt
You're right.
pay my bills.
100%. I
I'm
agree.
like, right?
The grass
I'm
is
like,
always
okay.
greener.
It's true. It's true. So now I'm waiting, like, hopefully start getting, like, be able to have a couple students to tutor. Not that I'm making much, but it doesn't matter because it's money, right? Like, it's an income and I want to help and
Yeah.
be a part. I like being in that environment.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad because yeah, it's hopefully a good environment. And I mean, the idea too is us. I don't know. I want to start expanding the schools. Everyone I'm talking to is saying, take it easy, wait a year, that kind of stuff. But even if I was able to get the schools expanded in an online capacity, so the next place that I would want to expand is over in the Seattle area. It's, Sketch Valley. I mean, wherever, that general area, right? And so even if we set up like online tutoring over there, then that would be pretty awesome. I mean, I would love to. I need to talk to Arlen, but because he was saying that Chrissy's place that they were renting, her
yeah,
whatever the business thing was like 1,200, which is nothing. I mean, I thought that places like that would be way more expensive, and so I mean, I could follow a pretty accurately, like based on what I did here, because I'm paying 1,200 lev a month for my place here, and then I charge 35 lev a month for 35 lev a month 35 lev an hour for tutoring. So then if I switched it over there to just dollars, $1,200, $35, that's actually pretty accurate. Actually, you probably charge $40 an hour for tutoring over there.
yeah.
So then depending on the demand for like how many people want in-person tutoring versus online, then
That's what I think. Because my friend Chloe just started tutoring, for one of the people in our church that we all work together.
Yeah.
Via youth. And I'm like, in my mind, as she told me this, I'm like, okay, if Andrew had his tutoring company up and running, at least, right? Let's start with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that would be really cool. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it does.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. She's there, yeah.
Better. Anyway, yeah. So, sorry, I got distracted. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I just was thinking about it earlier. And I was like, man, it would have been cool if we had that up and going. Oh, good.
Yeah. No, and I really do think, I mean, the only reason I don't want to do, anything too intense at the moment only is because, I'm in a financially scary place. But I feel like, I mean, even now as people are starting to show interest and they're coming back from vacation and stuff like that, it's kind of like, okay, you know what? If this continues to move in that kind of path, and then I mean, there is an actual chance that I could be paying myself the salary that I was, receiving just a couple months ago. So I mean, I might not be in such a dangerous place then if we can get that off the ground. And if I'm in that place, like if I'm paying myself, let's say 3,000, then that means automatically that the school is making a profit of 800. That's that's me just doing classes, and the school's paying for rent and paying for paper and stuff like that. And that's just me. That all you tutors have abandoned me, and I'm just all by myself doing a couple classes, right?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And then if you guys are tutoring and you're let's not say filling your plate, but being relatively, like every time you tutor, every hour you tutor, you're going to the school will benefit by 10 lev every hour, right? So, and right now, the three of you have said that you're preferring online. I mean, Miha is gonna want to use the building every now and then, but everyone, you and Ines are only online, and I think Miha is going to be online during the weekend or something like that. I don't know. So basically, what it means is that, the school still has to pay for like making sure you guys have resources.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it's mostly like if you're not in the building, then I don't have to book a room for you. So then we could have 7 or 8 tutors all working at the same time, and at least half of you being online. Then I don't have to worry about filling up the school. So
will you
so
offer resources for those of us who tutor online, or no?
Say that again.
Will you offer resources for us to be able to help the students with?
Yeah. So basically, because the order will come in through the school, and so then if I see that somebody's booked you and is requesting to have you teach second grade math, first of all, they'll book you and they'll put those requests in, and then you can reject it. You can say, sorry, this is my field of expertise or whatever. Or you can say, all right, well, they looked at the pictures and read what you put down, and they decided on you, even though you clearly are saying I'm not a math teacher, they still want you. So then you can say, okay, I'd like to try. And then when you do that, then I'll send it off to you, and I'll say, all right, here are some resources. I'm going to create an online storage of a bunch of different resources, and then you can either wade through it yourself, or you can
ask for tips, and I can help. I'll help you. I mean, the school will help you, not me. But yeah, I'm going to help you. So
I got you.
that's basically it. So yeah, because I was trying to think, the big problem for a lot of schools running tutoring things is that they do what I do, and then they don't support the tutors at all. So then the tutors at some point go, why am I working for the school when I could just make 100%, on my own, because the school's not supporting me. So just, cut out the school and, make your own money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm thinking, all right, that's fine. I mean, and it's true. Like, if there were a bunch of people over in Skagit Valley that were asking for you to be tutoring, there's nothing I'm really doing, like tutoring in psychology, let's say, or your whatever, life coaching kind of thing. Then it's kind of like, for me, at that point, I'm not offering you anything, because it's in a place where you live. It's in a subject that I can't really help you in. And so then why would I take 30% from you,
Right.
So I want to just make sure that the tutors are being supported. And because I won't be working this year, at least between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m., I won't be working at all. It'll be perfect for me to be able to support you guys during that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I will say, like, so here, and I've only tutored once in my life, right? And I know I can do it. I haven't tutored enough to be able to be like, oh, I felt very supported in that, or I didn't feel right. Like, this is
Right.
I will just have to feel that out and be able to just communicate whatever needs to be communicated.
Yeah.
But where my head is at, like, I have not sat down and just prayed through this, but I felt like this sense of urgency, probably because bills are, like, I gotta pay bills today, and dig into my savings account that has $100 in it.
Oh shit. Yep.
I'm like,
okay.
Abigail, good job. It's okay. Lord is providing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know you were gonna do that. I was like, Andrew's gonna start sweating here. Yep. No.
A little bit. Like, I was about to say, why don't you just come to Bulgaria? But then I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be homeless soon, and it would just suck if I had to make you homeless too. Like, that would just be like the worst. Oh man.
Say, like, one of my accounts in my bank, it literally has money only for Bulgaria. So, like, but I literally can't do that because I've touched it before, and I'm like, nope. Like, that's the one thing that I can't touch because I know I'm going to Bulgaria. So,
Right.
but Ed, Brian's dad, I saw him at Bank's birthday party. Banks turned 3 last week.
Gotcha. Okay.
We start visiting and talking, and he pretty much offered me a job if I wanted one, right? And I think anyway, I don't know. He's like, I just can't find anyone. You would be perfect. You're the one that comes to mind every time I think about it. And in this reception work, right? Like, stuff that I'm used to and decently good at.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I know you both are going to be like, oh, Abigail, you're so weird. I have always wanted to work at Les Schwab.
What? Are you kidding me right now?
Even know
Is this
why.
a joke? Are you
Literally always wanted
fucking
to.
around with us? Is that what this is?
This is her version of Alakai's like, I'm gonna work at Costco.
I get it. Okay, that's funny.
That's cute.
I think it's
Oh
my
man.
head, like, well, maybe I'll learn a thing or two about
At a tire shop. Okay, I'm sorry.
I feel like that's their statement, you know?
Whatever you feel God's calling you to, I think that
I actually
good for you.
really don't know. Like, I don't,
Okay.
in my mind, I'm like, if I can make all of my work, like, everything is kind of not in limbo, but in this place of waiting. Because the reception work for Cynthia, for the nonprofit, that's easy. Like I could literally tell her I can only work Thursday, Friday and be done. But if
Okay.
I get clients or if I start teaching, well then my schedule will be all over the place, potentially Thursday through Saturday. And I'm like, so I don't want to take away from what I've gone to school for so that I can get better and help people in our community. Like that's my heart. But we're not there yet. And then everyone is continues to have like, I don't know. I feel like it might be a spiritual attack since they both had to go into surgery in 24 hours of each other.
Hmm.
Like I just don't it's kind of a wacky deal.
What's their ages, Abigail? Because sometimes coincidences are just coincidences.
Well, Tina is in her late 30s.
Okay.
Um, and then Cynthia's in her 50s.
Right. So I mean, and it's not because we don't want to speak over our friends what Grammy so often does, but I mean, sometimes we just get older, and people we know get older with us, and we
Maybe.
just got to deal with more of that stuff, like maybe. I
It,
mean, you are there, so you have to be praying through that spiritual awareness because sometimes it is a coincidence, and sometimes it's something else. So you got to pray through that because what if you say it's a spiritual thing? What comes to mind? Are you like at peace, or do you feel a little bit of anxiety? Like I got to pray more, or I got to do this or that. Like so just make sure that it doesn't become a spiritual thing
right.
by it becoming a fear-based thing, like by putting something into it where it's just these gals needed to take care of themselves, and it might be a little scary, but God's going to take care of them, so
It's literally two there. I don't know how to say this and not you guys are going to make fun of me because I might sound like a little
cheesy.
Just
no,
promise you won't laugh. Promise you won't laugh. I won't laugh. Just say.
no,
Okay,
like
I just won't laugh,
it
promise.
isn't just like I know they're going to be okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Tina asked for me a lot more because Mama, like a couple people mentioned, they're like, "Do you know how bad staff is?" I'm like, "No." I mean, I've heard it's bad. Anyways, but I
I
really
got hit
was.
by one
I
once.
mean, I've been so I don't. I haven't felt a massive feeling of
Terror or anything like that.
yeah, not like that. I am in this panicked feeling of I need to make money, and if they end up leaving me, that's one job down, right? Like, because even Cynthia's commented, she's like, well, now I don't know if maybe this is what God wants for me. I'm like, holy shit. Like, my income is coming from you partially. I just need to like know what I need to do. And I haven't asked God about it. So, because I keep trying to make a schedule, right? Like, I'm like, I just need a solidified schedule so I can meet the needs of what I have said yes to, right? Like I want to be my best in
Mhm.
helping you and helping students for their schooling. I want to be my best for working for the nonprofit, but I also need like some consistency in income. Like thank God I live with my parents because if I didn't, I would be probably homeless. So yes, that's kind of like partly where my head is at also. See, it sounded pretty awful, right? It was like really bad.
Um, no, I mean,
You crazy.
you, you crazy,
No.
man. Um, the only thing that's bad is that I I've got advice for you, but I don't think it really applies because I think at this very moment your worst enemy in this situation, at least, it's kind of
Myself.
yourself a little bit. Like yeah, and it's not even yourself. It's just you gotta. You're taking three different paths, right?
Mm,
I mean, three, probably five, maybe 10. I don't know. Like, and it's sort of like I could tell you advice number one is, screw them all. You need to come over to Bulgaria, where things are simple and cost is cheap. So that means you can afford to run one of the classes and tutor the rest of the time, and you'd be able to make your money and be able to go out and eat every night and donate money to whatever causes you want to donate to, and still live happy and healthy, right? Like that's I can give you advice like that, but the problem is that I don't know if that's really where your heart is. You're a very kind personality, you're very empathetic, and so then it seems, I could be wrong, but it seems that every person you get close with, you tend to want to help them, and that means involving yourself, and so that's why you're working with Cynthia, working with me, working with the nonprofit, and if you can organize that, all that's great. But at some point, you also have to be responsible for yourself, and that means trying to make money. And I mean, if you can make money while doing one of these things, at least that's great. But like, how effective do you feel like you're going to be with us if you're being torn all these different directions? Do you think you can do it, or do you feel like you're going to become less effective then?
That's a good question.
Because and it's just something to think about. Just know, I'm going to say this for myself, definitely. You don't hurt my feelings by saying I can't do this anymore. It's just not something that I'm feeling God's calling me to. I really want to take over Cynthia's business or something like that. Then do that. And being straightforward with me, and I'm sure with Cynthia or anyone else that's working with you. We know your heart, so we know you're not, greedy or you were trying to build up our hopes and then dash them to pieces kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So with any of us, when you finally figure out what you want, and telling us you're not going to hurt our feelings, or I don't think anyone's going to react in a way like that.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of deciding what is that path you want to take, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that was really helpful, actually.
cool.
Thank you.
I'm glad I could help. At Change the World Schools, we look to change the world one person at a time. Oh, I'm sorry. Too much.
That was
I went to a good place and then I ruined it, didn't I? Yep, that's what I did.
Do you want to talk about that?
What?
Do you want
I
to?
kind of do. This is what I keep doing, okay? I keep doing this. Ruining everyone's lives by
It's the
talking
spirit
about
of
how I helped them.
self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage. Why?
You know
I think
why?
it just pissed people
No!
off. Oh, man. Jeez.
Addison, do you have that recorded?
What? No, but it is on YouTube.
Nice.
So it's
Nice.
recorded?
No, I don't have the recording. I just uploaded it directly to YouTube.
I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Just let them have it, okay? Just nod, and we'll go
Nod
onto
and wait.
YouTube and watch the non-recorded version of it, and it'll be good, okay?
All right, guys, I'm not the smartest person in the world, okay? But I have two buttons that I push. One streams, one records. I pushed the stream button. I didn't record it.
Got it. Nope, you're good, man. You're good. Oh, man.
So you did record it.
So, guys, how about the Mets or Seahawks or shit? This is what we use sports for,
What's the
to
weather
break out of
like?
this crap. Oh, my gosh.
You guys want to pray?
Great. Fuck you, that's what I want to do. Okay. Take a step back. Oh my gosh. I got 79 houses. I need 80 houses. And I've got 79. All right. So this is the first time that I've ever done this so well, but I have every single one of my houses fully upgraded
What?
to the max. Like,
Wait.
Yo, guys,
yeah,
I can't keep playing.
Well,
it's all
that
good.
sucks
I think I
because
need to.
I'm recording this.
But I thought you said you weren't recording.
2 buttons, Andrew. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I actually
All right,
gotta
nope,
go
it's
get
all
some
good.
food too.
I
Me
have
too.
to go to bed because I need to go to church tomorrow. They switched it back to Sundays, which sucks because it's a good reason not to go to church when it was Friday nights. Now it's like,
Oh, hey. Can you think of a reason why you would want COVID to come back? I can.
yeah, but I need it to come back only on Sundays because I don't want to close my schools.
Oh,
So
Actually, that's
Why?
perfect because I need it to come back on Fridays.
You
Traffic.
don't go
okay,
to
sweet. No,
Traffic.
I haven't been going to church because Friday night I'm still working basically, and they've been doing Friday night, so then it's great because I don't feel any guilt whatsoever when I miss it on Sun or when nothing happens on Sunday because they don't have church on Sunday.
Right.
So, but now they're bringing it back to
So now
Sunday.
you have to have that guilty skip instead of the justified skip.
No, it's the guilty friend. It's Stoyanka. She calls and she's like, "We're
Oh,
going to church, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, is that really happening? Can I maybe next week?" And she's like, "Look, I hate it too, but I want to go." So anyway,
oof.
I'm
it's just- what?
I'm glad you're going. Way to keep
Yeah,
your community.
yeah. So glad the community shit stuff. You know
I
what?
hate
It's
having
fine.
friends
It's
that want me to
fine,
go to church with them.
That
right?
cares about you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's terrible.
I'm glad you guys are empathizing. I know you're
Yeah.
trying to sound sarcastic, but I don't give a shit, okay?
No.
I'm taking it as empathy. Thank you.
Do I sound sarcastic?
No.
Stop!
Breathe, man. Breathe.
Sorry.
There it is. Oh,
Or
jeez.
you never get the breath. You just.
We're all thinking he died. He died.
Sarcastic to death, I guess.
Oh, shoot. Wow. Oh man, I got to figure out something for the next time we come because I have 750 spaces and I'm constantly locking up my storage because I am making too much of everything now.
Yeah. You have to lock up your storage?
The
What?
worst.
No, the storage
That's
is
the
locked.
worst
Like when it
kind
says
of
storage is
brag.
full.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I just have too much of
I have too much.
everything. Ugh,
I am too rich.
what am I
You
gonna
know,
do with
have
all
you
this
guys-
stuff?
Have you guys ever had this problem in this game where you have 370,000 gold and you're like, what do I do with it even? That's my problem.
No,
You
my,
guys?
Buy more
my,
land.
You
my
guys, you there?
Yeah.
hello.
Oh, I get it. You're being an asshole. I understand.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Thank you, Abigail. Thank you for the
Like,
clarification. The clarification.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
confused.
I was confused. I'm like, what's wrong with
No,
this girl?
you fully had me too. I was looking at my audio equipment. I'm like, did she mute herself? What happened?
What happened? Oh, jeez. You're so mean, Abigail. You're so mean.
No, I can't believe you guys bought it so well. I was like, wait, what is happening? I
What
see.
is that?
They think I'm being serious. Cool.
Jeez.
Let's run with it.
Unbelievable.
I like how you're like,
Unbelievable.
guys, can you hear me? And then you're confused when we're like, What? Hello? What?
Yeah. This is what's going to happen in our old age. Abigail's going to think she's joking, but then she's going to mess up herself. Wait,
Right.
are you guys okay? What? What?
No, we're fine. What are you talking about? Why are you saying that to me?
Yeah.
I see a bright future for
I
us
see a bright future.
in our old
I really
age.
don't. I don't. I see a very scary future.
At the very least,
I'm
we'll have each
excited.
other to laugh at.
Right,
I
right.
And if Alakai ever got on these freaking mornings,
For reals.
Man,
the thing is,
one
he'll
day.
take care of us. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
Like, the
You
kids
better.
don't, right?
Oh my
How do we
gosh.
start training him now?
How? Okay. Well, I know we should end, but
Yep.
really quickly, I just want to put down the cattle ranches so I can make chocolate when we come back.
Chocolate.
Whatever. I feel like we shouldn't allow this.
Just, it's been so.
Um,
I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get milk. And then I realized I'd been researching all this other stuff, and milk was down, like,
oh my gosh.
in this section that I had completely ignored. So,
I just stopped looking at this point. I'm like, you know what? Someone will remind me in
someone
my
will remind me.
group. Some point in
All
time.
right, all right. And that's where we can stop right there. Let's save it. Favor Z.
Whoa! Living on a prayer. Take it
Take
all
my
away.
Every time we play that game, I want to, like, as soon as we leave, like, I want to jump back in and do a single player, but I know I shouldn't, so I mess myself.
actually- I've been tempted to do that as well, and it's me.
Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do that. So
Well, it just messes me up because then it's like I forgot what I was doing in the multiplayer compared to what I did in the single player, and it's just like I can't. I get messed up, so I just stopped doing it. So, also, just side note, the Guild 3 has been coming up with patches trying to fix the multiplayer.
Ooh.
They're admitting that it's still not working all the time, but they are aware of it. So
Good.
that's nice that
I-
they are working on it.
I've had that lingering in my peripherals like a Jack Russell fucking terrier just hanging out there.
Right.
I want to play it. I don't want to try and play it and not be able to again. So
Yeah, for sure. Awesome, and I mean, yeah. So
the first one was
Cool.
great.
All
The
right.
second one was perfect. I can't imagine what the third one's gonna be. So
the third one is amazing. I love the third one. It still has
yeah.
a few glitches, but even their glitches are nothing compared to because the second one was amazing, but the third one is. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of glitches in the second one. So
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
Alrighty, Rooney.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
I
I
love you
love both
too.
you guys.
Yes, both of you.
Both of you. Just see
I-
what the heck. My light in my room turned on, and I didn't even like touch it. It has a whole remote to turn on. What? This is weird.
She's lived in this room for how many years?
I know this
Guys,
place like the back
guys,
of my hand. Ooh, that's
guys.
new.
The remote control. No, for real. Look, the remote control's in my computer drawer. I didn't open my computer drawer, and the light is on.
Okay.
That's
That's awesome. Yeah.
so weird.
Abigail, try this.
Wait, really? Dang it. I really hope this would work.
That's payback. It's payback for the guys. Can you hear me?
No, I
Nice.
listened to that. I'm like, oh my
Nice.
God, that's the thing. I don't feel embarrassed by that. That's not payback, bro.
That's not payback.
Damn.
Mhm.
You gotta
Mhm.
come up with something else, which won't be hard. Whew.
No, you're right. I don't even have to look for it. It'll happen naturally.
Really,
We all just burn each other all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I love you, Andrew. Sweet dreams, and Addison. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah. I
All
love you
right.
guys.
Thanks. Love you
Bye.
guys too.
Bye, you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Oof. And to everyone that made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. Deuces, ninja. Never ready for that outro, am I? No, sir, no, sir.